Welcome to the Stiff Arm. I'm still Ron Mexico. Well, 2016 season is finally here. You heard Greg Hall's predictions, but today I will give my predictions. I wanted to hear a little bit of what the Yoda of the NFL had to say, and was curious about a guy who's, as he said, his own admittance, has half-assed it for the past couple of seasons. Well, a guy who has not half-assed it, well, half-ass as much as you can. Today, I bring you what I think is going to happen. So, spoiler alert, as you people say. If you don't want to know, shut it off. If you want to hear it, all right, here she goes. So, your 2016 professional football prognostications. Big word, right? All right, the AFC East. No brainer here. Come on. We all know the New England Patriots are going to take this thing. Unless the other three franchises are just complete fucking morons and just don't know what they're... I mean, they just don't know what they're doing. Let me rephrase that. They are complete fucking morons. No matter what moves these guys will make, they will always be falling behind the New England Patriots by bigger and bigger lengths every single season. I don't give a shit. You guys all want to try to spin it that this is going to be such a competitive division, but it's not. So how it's going to be, New England, of course, followed by your New York Jets, Buffalo Bills, and of course, bringing up the rear, the shitstorm Dolphins. Listen, Dolphin fans, you got what you wanted. I mean, well, I don't know if you got what you wanted, but the owner got what he wanted. The Super Bowl's coming to town. Enjoy your stadium. Now let's move on to the AFC North. The North, because winter is coming. First place, Pittsburgh Steelers. Why? I don't know. I just think it's there. I mean, Baltimore, probably a little bit more competitive, who I believe is going to be second. But, I don't know, for some reason I think Pittsburgh is just, something in my bones is telling me this is going to be it for those guys. Third place, Shitty Natty, come on. I mean, give me a fucking break with these guys. I mean, I'm just, again, enough is enough with these fucking guys. They're going to do what they always do. History repeats itself. They will be competitive. They will come out like a gangbanger. Oh my God, Cincinnati's going to win it all again. And just fucking tank like they always do. And seriously, a basement. I don't give a shit if Jesus Christ is their quarterback. Cleveland will still be Cleveland. You got your NBA trophy, Cleveland. Enjoy. The South. Houston Texans. I'm putting my chips in on what Hall was talking about with this new quarterback. They got a decent team down there. It's just, a couple bad breaks last season, but as everyone else in the South, I mean, their only other threat is the Colts, and the Colts it's Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton, and I really don't know a whole hell of a fucking lot. Only unfortunately, the reason I know those two guys is between commercials with Luck and fucking, that's all you hear in fantasy football is the fucking hotel chain. That's the only reason I know who these two dudes are. But anyone on the defense, I mean, no idea. I think Steve Entman is the only guy I can name probably on the Indianapolis Colts defense at some point. Colts, you're going to go second. Third place is going to be Tennessee, and in the rear is, I don't know. I could have sworn there was 4 teams, but I could be wrong. The West. How will the West be won? Well, I still think it's going to be the Broncos division to lose. After watching last night's game, I know you can't get too crazy about just one game, but I have to agree with one of the commentators said that was a playoff type of atmosphere, that game, and Denver still got a nasty defense, and Jesus Christ, I love seeing how fucking Von Miller can run completely parallel to a ground and get somebody. That's fucking badass. But, after one game, they look decent, but again, who's going to threaten them? I mean, what, Kansas City? No. Kansas City is almost kind of like the Cincinnati Bengals of the West. They'll fucking tease you through the season, and come playoff time, either be some catastrophic injury or someone they'll just fucking fold. See every Andy Reid team that there has ever been with the Eagles. It's the same shit, different day. Third, you're going to have your Raiders or Las Vegas or whatever they're going to at that point. But Oakland, yeah, I know everyone wants to jump on the bandwagon. It's kind of like Oakland. Supporting Oakland is kind of like people who are trying to do gentrification in areas. There's oh yeah, we're going to move into the hood and we're going to be pioneers. So I think that's the sexy is the equivalent of that with Oakland. And then you got, of course, the Chargers. They got Rivers and I don't know what the fuck else. Gates. They're both 1,000 years old. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're almost as old as I am, which is fucking Methuselah. I mean, it ain't going to happen. All right, so your wild cards. Who's this going to be? I believe it's going to be the Baltimore Ravens and those Kansas City Chiefs. Again, I think Baltimore's going to have a better season than they typically do, and Kansas City will do what they do. They'll finish that record just behind Denver. And then, I don't know, what you forgot the rest of that bullshit, but the AFC title game is going to be, in my prediction, Patriots and Broncos, rematch of last year. The winner being, I think the Patriots will get the best of it for the AFC. This whole thing of Brady being suspended for 4 games and Patriot Nation, don't fucking worry your pretty little heads. You'll be just fine with Jimmy Garoppolo. However, I do agree with what Greg was saying. I mean, that is pretty funny that... what if this Garoppolo does really, really good? I mean, they are not going to... I mean, Garoppolo could have incredible numbers, but Brady is still going to come in. But going forward, I mean, New England could either cash that guy in or tell Tom adios. But I feel this is going to be it for them. All right, the NFC. The East. The Giants. Let's start with those New York Giants. I mean, who else is there really? I know a couple of weeks ago I said Dallas, and I kind of half-assed did my NFC predictions, but Dallas ain't going to do shit. I mean, not that... First of all, I think they're better off with the rookie quarterback. They have a good line, and maybe they can get their running game together, but who's going to stop the other team? And you know what? Dallas, I don't think it's that talented enough to score that many fucking points. So Dallas, I'm rescinding what I originally said about you. I blame being under the influence of, So it's going to be the Giants. I don't trust the Redskins. The Redskins, as far as I'm concerned, they're going to go 2. The Redskins are just one of those franchises that no matter what they try to do or try to improve themselves, they just seem to be fucking forever cursed. Every time this motherfucker Schneider goes after a big name, it always winds up biting him in the ass. So, now you've got Cousins, and, they gave Cousins a 1-year deal, and I just don't trust the Redskins. I don't... Something about it doesn't sit right with me. Philadelphia Eagles, I don't give a shit. Now they got this rookie quarterback starting. I mean, good for them. It was probably best off trading off Mr. Glass. Minnesota, what you paid for him? What, you fucking stupid? But, Philadelphia's going to be a work in progress, too. This is a good first-time head coach. They'll probably win some games. They'll probably make you all believe, oh, shit, look, the Eagles are back. And then they'll do what they always do and just piss themselves right in the streets. And as for this, America's crack wagon, yeah, you know you're going to be. The North. I think it's going to be the Minnesota Vikings this year. How can you, Ron, how can you say that? They just lost Teddy Bridgewater, and they brought in Mr. fucking Glass himself, Bradford. I think the old man Peterson is going to fucking carry the load of this shit. Bradford is... If the line can give him a little bit more of a couple of seconds, he can maybe dump the ball off to somebody smart. But Minnesota's got a nasty defense. All they got to do is just control that goddamn clock and run the ball. You got 2 power, you got 2 good backs, you got whoever Chuck Foreman the second is on Minnesota, and you got Peterson. It's a pretty good 1-2. I think this is going to be it. Brand new stadium. Listen, man, they want to fucking showplace that shit. So let's host the Super Bowl next year. Green Bay, you're going to be 2. I don't know, man. I don't know why. I just have a better feeling about Minnesota than I do Green Bay. I think Green Bay is just too obvious of a pick. When everything's always too obvious, it always tends to blow up in your fucking face, doesn't it? So that's pretty much why I'm not picking Green Bay. It seems too obvious. Detroit, yeah. Same shit, different day with you guys as well. You don't have Megatron anymore. What else do you fucking have? A big black fist that hangs in the middle of downtown. That's about it. Bears. I mean, you still have Cutler as your quarterback. Moving on. The South. Well, it's Carolina's to lose. Even though they did lose last night and their defense looked a little shaky, they're still the best of that shit show of a division. I mean, anything else, just for Falcons, I don't know. I just think you're a little bit better than Tampa Bay, and you're definitely head and shoulders above New Orleans. I mean, you guys are, I'm sorry to say it, babies, but you go back to the Aints at some point. The West. How will the West be won? Well, it's going to be those Arizona Cardinals. I don't give a shit about the Seahawks. The Seahawks are bullies that have been exposed. No one's as afraid of them. I think teams aren't as afraid of them as they were in the past. Not to say that they're not a good team. They'll still be in it. But I think the Cardinals are going to take this shit this year. They have just been getting too close season after season after season, and it's going to pop one of these, and I think this is going to be it. As I said, those Seahawks will come in second. The Scrams, loved you guys on the Hard Knocks, even kind of changed my opinion on Jeff Fisher, but you know what? You still got the stink of St. Louis on you, man. Keep watching. And finally, your Blaine Gabbert is your big story, 49ers, is a second-string quarterback who doesn't want to stand for the national anthem. This is why you're in the basement. Finally, the wild cards for the NFC, well, it's going to be Seattle and Green Bay. I don't know if they're going to play each other, who else they'll play, but it's going to be pretty similar to last year. I have a feeling that the NFC Championship game will be Cardinals-Packers. I agree with what Mr. Hall said. Should be a really, really good matchup. Even though I did not predict Green Bay to win their division, they just got a hell of a lot more experience in the fucking playoffs, and that goddamn Rodgers always finds a way of pulling shit out of his ass. So, as for your NFC Championship game, I think it's going to be the Cardinals winning the NFC. So, what will your Super Bowl 51 look like? Your Sunday night game just might be a preview. This game is on this Sunday night. Cardinals, Patriots. This very well could be it. You want my prediction for that? Well, you'll have to get that on Sunday's show, won't you? But this, I believe, will be your Super Bowl. Who comes away with it? Fuck it, I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going all in on those Arizona Cardinals. I've been watching you guys since 2002, since I got my DirecTV. And you know what? I'm gonna ride you into Houston, guys. And that's all she got. 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Not bad. I finally fucking got something in under 12 minutes. Anyway, bitches, that's all the time we got for this week's 2016 NFL predictions of the Stiff Arm with Ron Mexico. Once again, I'm Ron.